Hello, I'm Stewart Heath, CEO and founder of Harvard Grace Capital, back with rule number 7 on our series of the 10 rules for investing in real estate. Just as a summary, the type of real estate that Harvard Grace likes to bring to market for our investors is stabilized commercial real estate, which means it's cash flowing, it's mature, it has leases in place, it's at least 80% occupied and has a stable source of income. We typically do not do development. We typically do not do floating rates of interest. And so we try to make it where the only risk that we have going forward is vacancy risk, which really nobody can do anything about. That's why we do so much due diligence on our tenants going into a deal. So our properties are almost always multi-tenant properties because of this rule. Beware of single tenant properties. If you are an investor, you are no doubt inundated with emails from all over the country about Family Dollar, Dollar General, some restaurant property, maybe it's a post office, and they give you this great cap rate to get in and purchase it, and where you or a group of you purchase an entire building. There's nothing to do. It's all triple net, and you just get a check every month. It sounds great, and it is in principle if it's the right tenant. The reason that I do not generally like those type of deals is, one is I have seen large corporations just say, I'm closing that store and I'm not going to pay the rent anymore. And your only alternative is to sue them, and you might end up suing some state level subsidiary. It might be guaranteed by the parent, but they will overwhelm you, and it'll take 2 or 3 years to for you to get some sort of a settlement, and then they'll settle with you, on something less than what you're owed. And then you are left with a property that was probably purpose built for that particular business, be it a restaurant or some sort of a retail store, and it might not be worth of anything except for to be occupied by a liquor store. I have seen it. There is security in multi-tenant properties. They are more costly because a multi-tenant property does require management, and it does require somebody to make decisions and choose who's going to mow the grass and pay the bills. But that management cost should be able to be recouped from the higher rents and should earn their keep, if you would. And then you get the security of multiple streams of income coming into that property, because just because one tenant is struggling and goes out of business doesn't mean that will apply to all of them. So anyway, that is our take on single tenant properties. They can be great, and they can be simple. They can also be devastatingly disastrous. So would love to hear your thoughts about that. Reach out and talk to us. Again, thanks for watching. We hope that these rules are helpful for you.